Hi, we are going to do a little extra wrist work in this practice. So be sure to adjust accordingly. Always modify how much pressure and weight you want to give. So always be mindful, but wrists are quick to strengthen, require some maintenance though. So just spending some time on your hands daily will do. Come to your all fours. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread the fingers wide already here. You want to spread the whole weight even. So you press your knuckles, your fingertips down. You can shift the body weight side to side, bringing the shoulders over to your right, over to your left. So start to activate your fingers. Press the knuckles down, activate the inside, the outside. Really feel your ground. Also, like you wanna grip the mat. Just walking side to side, side to side. And when we have the weight on the hands, we are flexing. So when we wanna counter stretch, let's flip the back of the hands down. You can bring the fingers facing in, thumbs pointing forward. Bend your elbows to the side, lower the chest down and extend. Bend and lower, extend. Bend, really giving some pressure again onto the back of your hands. Leave your elbows extended. Squeeze the right fingers in, make a fist and open. Left and open. Nice one to release any pressure. Squeeze in, open, make a fist, open, fist and open. You can also turn the fingers facing you, thumbs pointing in. And again, shift the body weight a little back and forth, maybe side to side. Or just stay leaning back slightly. Elbows micro bend. And flatten your hands again, fingers facing forward. Find your all fours. Now reach your right fingers forward. Start to lift your right fingers up to the sky. Open your heart. Bring your right fingers behind you. And finally release the right hand down. Fingers facing you. Thumb is pointing out. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Shoulders back. Exhale, around. Press the whole right hand down as well. Inhale, cat cows, arch your spine. Exhale, round, tail under. Inhale, melt your heart open. Exhale, round. Bring your spine back to neutral. Reach your right fingers back behind you. Start to open your chest. Fingers reaching up from the front. Release the right hand down. Now reach your left fingers forward. Open your chest. Reach behind you. Lower the left hand down. Fingers facing you. Thumb pointing out. Inhale. Pull the shoulders back. Heart forward. Exhale. Tail under. Round your spine. Really press the mat down. Inhale. Arch. Micro bend your elbows. Exhale, around. Use the fingertips to press down. Inhale, hard forward. Open, broaden collarbones. And exhale, around. Come back into your neutral spine. Reach the left fingers behind you. Start to open. Follow your fingers. Make a big half circle. Reach forward to lower all the way down. Nice. Step your hands forward one step, tuck your toes under and lift your hips up to your down dog. You can walk your heels one by one. Open the back of your knees, back of your legs. Activate your side bodies, connect to your side bodies, swinging the hips, little side to side, side to side. Here too, be aware of your hands. Try to activate your fingertips, pressing the whole hand down. And lengthen your neck, shoulders away from the ears. Now shift the body weight forward into your high plank. Check the distance. And again, hips up to your down dog. Body weight forward into your high plank. Hips up to your down dog. Body weight forward into high plank. Stay here. Try to keep the shoulders on top of your wrist all the time. Just bend your right knee down. Left knee down. Extend your right. Extend your left. Shoulders really still. Bend your left knee down. Find your core. Right knee down. Extend your left. Extend your right. Right knee down. Left knee down. Extend your right and left. Try not to drop your hips either. Right knee down. Extend your left. Extend your right. Really connect to your core. This time lower the right knee down. Press the left toes down. And reach your right fingers forward. Make a half circle. Look behind you to lower the right hand down. Fingers facing you, thumb pointing out. Lift your right knee off the floor. Try to open your shoulders. Press the whole hand down. Release the right knee down again. Right fingers reaching back. Open through the sky and from the front to release the right hand down. Lift the right knee off the floor. Now bring the left knee down. Press the ball of your right foot down. Reach your left fingers forward. Open up to the ceiling. Behind you to lower the left hand down. Fingers facing you, thumb pointing out. Open your shoulders. Now lift the left knee off the floor. Find your plank pose, mindful with your left wrist always here. Micro-bend your elbow. Bring the left knee down. Reach the left fingers behind you. Start to open towards the ceiling. And from the front to release all the way down. Extend the left knee off the floor. High plank. Knees down. Chin down, chest down. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra. Cobra. Up dog. And exhale, lift your hips up to your down dog. Take a breath. Feel your hands. Now step your right foot forward outside your right hand and lower the left knee down. Take a moment here just to hug the right knee into your right shoulder. Hug in. Pull the right thigh bone, right hip back into the center line. Left thigh bone, left hip forward. Hug in. Try to keep the lower body really square. Reach your left fingers forward, up to the ceiling, behind you to lower the left hand down. Once again, left fingers facing you, thumb is pointing out. Find squareness, even weight on your hands. Hug the right knee into your right shoulder. Level your hips. Now bring the right hand to your right hip and start to extend your right knee to your half Hanuman. Flex your toes up. Flatten the right foot down, hips down and forward, left toes under. Extend the left knee off the floor. Square. Lower the left knee down. Try to keep the left hand grounded when you extend to your half Hanuman, only as far as you can go. Bend your right knee. Flatten the right foot down. Lift the left knee off the floor. Square. Lower the left knee down. Once again, extend your right, flex your toes up, pull the heart forward. Bend, flatten the foot down, left knee off the floor, chest open, release the left knee down. Bring the right hand down inside your right foot and release the left fingers, reaching back behind you, up to the sky. Open your heart, bring all the way in front of you, and this time the back of your left hand down, fingers facing you. Counter 1, take a moment here. Flatten the left hand down, tuck your left toes under, lift the left knee off the floor, press from your left toes to step the left foot forward outside your left hand. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, relax the neck. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms overhead. And exhale, hands together to your heart center. Inhale, send your fingers up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, hands inside your feet. Relax the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right knee or right toes behind you and lower the right knee down. Again, take a moment here to hug the left knee into your left shoulder first. Find squareness, pulling the left hip into the center line, right thigh bone forward, inner thighs active. Start to reach your right fingers forward. Open your heart. Try not to open your hips all the way behind you. And bring the right hand down onto your chest. Fingers facing you, thumb is pointing out. Open your heart. Left hand onto your left hip. And start to extend your left leg, half Hanuman. Try to keep the right hand grounded. Bend, flatten the foot down, right toes under, lift the right knee off the floor. Square. Our right knee down. Extend your left, press the heel down, pull the heart forward. And bend. Lift the right knee off the floor, square the body, your hips, and lower the right knee down. Again, half Hanuman, extend as far as you can, keeping the right hand grounded. And bend. Lift the right knee off the floor, square, and bend the right knee down. Once again, left hand on the inside, hug the knee into your shoulder, shoulder into your knee. Send your right fingers behind you. Open your heart, reach up to the sky, all the way in front of you. And this time, the back of your hand down, fingers facing you, thumb pointing in. Take a moment to stretch. Counter 1. And flatten your right hand down. Tuck your right toes under, lift the right knee off the floor, and step your right foot forward outside your hand. Halfway lift. Exhale, relax the neck. Inhale through the length, come all the way up. And exhale, hands together to your heart center. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward, hands inside. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left toes back, step your right toes back, hug the elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Feel your ground, lengthen your neck, shoulders away from the ears. Activate the side body, activate your lats. Now bring the hips down, back into your high plank. You can open your feet mat distance apart, so the feet are a little bit wider. Hands right under your shoulders. Try to keep your hips and your shoulders quite square first. And then start to reach your right fingers forward. Start to open the right fingers up to the sky without opening the right hip too much. Lower the right hand all the way behind you. Bring your right hand down onto your chest. Again, fingers facing you, thumb is pointing out. Check your balance. Open your shoulders. Pull the heart forward, shoulders back. navel in and up, body weight even. Again, reach your right fingers behind you, hips square. Open your right fingers up to the sky, hips low. Reaching the right fingers forward to bring the back of your right hand down, fingers facing you, thumb pointing in. Moment here, modify. Really use your core to lighten the weight. Flatten the right hand down, fingers facing forward. Square your hips. Find your core. Reach the left fingers in front of you. Start to open up to the sky without opening the left hip too much. Bring the fingers behind you. Make a big half circle to lower the left hand down. Fingers facing you. Thumb is pointing out. Find squareness. Micro bend your elbows. Pull the heart forward. Shoulders back. Lengthen the back of your neck. Shift the body weight onto your right. Reach the left fingers back behind you. Open up to the sky. Make a big circle all the way in front of you to bring the back of your hand down. Again, modify. Try to square your shoulders and your hips. Flatten the left hand down. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Shift body weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now step your right foot outside your right hand. Lower the hips. Hug the knee into your shoulder, shoulder into your knee. Same thing here, hugging the right hip into the center line. Left thigh bone forward. Inner thighs active. Shift the body weight onto your right hand. Make sure the left hip doesn't open. Reach the left fingers forward. All the way up to the ceiling. Follow your fingers if you got the balance behind you. To finally bring the hand down. Fingers facing back, thumb pointing out. Square your body. You can bring the right hand onto your right hip. And start to extend your right knee to a pyramid pose. Flex your toes up. Bend again to a high lunge. Extend, press the heel down, hard forward. Bend and lower your hips. Extend, flex your toes up. Bend, lower your hips. Flatten the right hand down inside. Hips stay square. Reach the left fingers back behind you. Start to open up to the sky. Open your shoulders. Reach in front of you to bring the back of your hand down. And again, counter 1. Lower body working hard. 2. Squeezing into the center line. Inner thighs active. Core active. Flatten left hand down. Press from your left toes to step the left foot forward outside your left hand. Halfway lift. Relax the head down. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms to the head. And exhale, hands together. Heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward at your hips. Relax the neck. Now step your right toes far back. Hands inside, hug the left knee into your left shoulder. Square your hips. Open your heart. Lengthen the back of your neck. Really squeezing into the center line. Shift the body weight on your left hand. Right fingers reaching forward. Up to the ceiling. Make sure the right hip doesn't open. Lower body stays all the way behind you to bring the right hand down. Fingers facing back. Thumb pointing out. Square your body. Square your shoulders. Left hand onto your left hip. Pyramid pose. Start to extend your left knee. Flex your toes up. Lengthen your spine down. Bend again to your high lunge. Extend. Square your shoulders. And bend. to lower the hips. Extend, try to keep the right hand grounded on the floor. Bend and lower the hips. Left hand on the inside, again, knee into your shoulder, shoulder into your knee. Reach your right fingers behind you, up to the sky, hips stay square, all the way in front of you, to bring the back of your hand down, fingers facing back. Counter 1, square everything. Nice. Flatten your right hand down. Press from your right toes to step the right foot forward. Half a lift. Exhale, relax the neck. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands together to your heart center. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half a lift. Step your left toes back. Step your right toes back. Flow through vinyasa. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. In your down dog, again, you can open your feet wider like we did before, maybe about mat distance apart. Really press the chest back, lengthen side bodies. Try to create a lot of space. Shift the body weight onto your left hand. Reach your right fingers forward. Start to open more towards the ceiling, all the way behind you to lower the right hand down. Maybe fingers facing you, thumb pointing out, gently pressing the heel of your hand down. Again, you reach your right fingers behind you. Open up to the sky all the way in front of you and bring the back of your hand down, fingers facing back, thumb pointing in. Flatten the right hand down. Square. Press away from the floor. Send your hips up to the sky. This time, left fingers reaching forward. Try to make a half circle. Follow your fingers if you can. Lower the left hand down. Again, fingers facing you, thumb pointing out, and gently pressing the heel of your hand a little closer to the floor. Try to keep the down dog shape. Reach your left fingers back, up to the sky, all the way in front of you to bring the back of your hand down, fingers facing back. Nice. Flatten the left hand. Walk your feet a little closer together, hip distance apart. Shift the body weight forward into your high plank and lower all the way down onto your belly. Hug the elbows in. Activate your legs. Legs are hip distance apart. Rotate the inner thighs up to the ceiling. Extend your fingers in front of you. Palms facing in. Shoulders away from the ears. So pull the shoulders back, lengthen the neck. Now reach your right fingers forward. Start to open your right fingers up to the sky. Lower all the way down by your side. Flatten the right hand down. Fingers facing back. Thumb pointing out. Now bend your left elbow. Bring the left hand under your left shoulder and slowly start to lift your upper body off the floor like cobra pose. Cobra pose. You wanna rotate the shoulders. You're bending the right elbow back, hugging in, hugging the left elbow in as well. Pull the heart forward, shoulders back. Press the back of your or the top of your feet down. Lower down. forehead down. Take a breath. Try to lift the belly button off the floor. Again, start to lift your upper body off the floor. Press down with both hands. Try to square your shoulders first. And then you can look over the right shoulder. Press a little more with your left hand. And then look over the left shoulder. Press a little more with your right hand. Look over the right shoulder. Press a little more with your left hand. Both elbows bent in. Look over the left shoulder. Press a little more with your right hand. Square and lower all the way down. Extend your left fingers forward. Pinky finger on the floor. Reach your right fingers behind you. Start to open your right fingers up to the sky and lower down in front of you. Activate your legs. Same thing, other side. Left fingers reaching forward, up to the sky, all the way behind you to lower the left hand down, fingers facing back, thumb pointing out. Bend your right elbow, bring the right hand under your shoulder, and slowly inhale, like cobra pose, lifting the upper body off the floor, hugging both elbows in. Pull the heart forward, shoulders back. Press both hands down to square. Slowly lower your forehead down. Take a breath. Make sure the legs are active. Engage your knees. Press the top of your feet down. Belly button up to your spine. Inhale slowly. Bring the body upright once again. Bend the elbows in. Now start to look over your left shoulder. Press down with your right hand a little more. Yeah, and look over the right shoulder. Press down with your left hand a little more. Look over the left shoulder. Press down with your right hand a little more. Look over the right shoulder. Press down with your left hand a little more. Come back to the center and slowly release your forehead down. Extend your right fingers forward, palm is facing in. Extend your left fingers back. Start to lift up to the sky and lower down from the front. All the way down. Engage your legs. Start to lift your hands, arms off the floor. Start to extend your fingers up, 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 up. Start to open behind you, behind you. Maybe lower the hands down. Fingers facing back, thumbs pointing out. Start to bend your elbows, and can you pull your heart forward? Shoulders back, hug the elbows in. Heart forward, shoulders back. Really push your heart forward, forward. Use your back strength. Engage your legs and slowly lower down. Release forehead down. Take a breath. Keep your hands, your arms. Now slide the hands forward a little more. So your fingers are still facing back, thumbs pointing out. Hands are by your ribs, by your lowest ribs. Same thing, pull the heart forward. Come up a little higher, higher. And only if your wrist allows that to bend your knees down. Really press your knees down and slowly start to lift your hips up. Start to round your spine. You can walk the knees in. And really, really round to your angry cats. Flip the back of your hands facing down, fingers facing back. Counter one, take a moment. Turn the fingers in, thumbs pointing forward. And as we started, bend your elbows to the side. And extend. Bend. Extend. Lower the chest. And extend. Lower. Extend. Squeeze the right fingers in. And open. Left in. And open. Right in, open, left in, open. Make a fist with both and open. Squeeze in, open. One more in, open. Now release the hips down to your heels. Shake your hands. Extend your arms in front of you, palms facing down. Make a fist and open, fist and open, fist, open, fist, open. Keep going. Just open, close your fingers quite strongly. Don't need to be super fast this time, but just open, close, open, close. Turn the palms facing in. Same thing. Open, close, open, close. Start to open your arms out to the side. Keep opening, closing your fingers. Shoulders relax. Go as far as you can. Reach back. Open your heart a little more. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Pull the heart forward. Reach the fingers further back, diagonally behind you. Release. Interlace the fingers behind you. Extend your elbows. Open your heart. Pull the fist down. Create space for the lower back. Release. Bring the fingers sideways up. And exhale, hands together to your heart center. I hope your wrist is feeling worked. Maybe a little sore, but hopefully it's just for the moment. Wrists are really fun to work with because you see the development really fast. They are quick to strengthen, like I mentioned before we started, but require maintenance. So this was quite a lot. Remember to modify as needed to, but wrist can get so strong so quickly, so really rewarding to work with, and will help you with all the fun stuff, arm balancing, etc. So take care of your wrist, work the shoulder core strength, always help lessen the pressure, but also really strengthen your wrist as important. Yeah, take care. See you soon. Namaste.